Hi, it's Tanya with Red Cardinal Crafts. How you doing? I'm doing this voiceover outside. It's Mother's Day weekend and the weather's beautiful. There's a bit of a breeze and Scott's sitting here next to me listening to music, so I hope it's not too distracting. So I have this Moleskine that I started in 2016, and this particular one is the watercolor sketchbook. I have these ones that are the art ones, but I don't like the paper as well for doing watercolor. So yeah, so this watercolor one's really good. So I started this book. I did this sketch the other day, um, and I started it with like this first part where it's the Disney gates where you drive in, and this is the parking gates, and then it's going to be the parking tram, and then I kind of put notes on the pages of what I want to draw for each page. I'm going to be doing the parking signs, and those have changed over the years. There used to be like Chip and Dale and Minnie and Goofy and stuff, and now they've changed them. So on here, I've just written um, ideas for some of the sketches because I want it to flow through the book, sort of in the order that you would see the stuff in the park. Before I go much further, I want to show you these two things that I actually have for sale on Amazon. And they're just little journals that I made. This one is Brain Dump, and then I have Daily Journal. They say not for resale, and that's just because these are my author copies. But this first one, Brain Dump, is just a journal that you can use at 3 a.m. when you have all those thoughts going through your head. And you just want to get them down. I drew a little journal that's sad because he's missing, so you can put your email there. So each thing is a blank page, a lined page, and then graph paper. And it just continues on like that through the book. So plain, lined, graph paper. So you can sketch, you can write, and you can design. Um, so yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it. So that's Brain Dump. The other one I did is called Daily Journal. And this one I actually was drawing in myself, so I started putting my information on there. But it's the same intro as the other book. And then I actually wrote some stuff on the first page, did a little doodle and stuff. But for each page, you can put the date at the top, and then you can put just fill in the things, what I'm grateful for, something that made me smile or laugh today. You can do a little doodle. You can track your water intake. You can just color them in. And then I have everything from exercise to help someone to meditate to have a relaxing bath. And then it says today and you can fill out what you did, and then tomorrow I will, and then what your plans are. So it just repeats on every page, but I thought it's just a fun little thing, and both journals have 80 pages. You can find them on Amazon. It's a little sun and the moon. They're filling out their daily journal. Thought that was really cute. So, what I'm going to do with this today is paint, but I was struggling because I like this style that I did in the last sketchbook that I showed you guys, and this one just feels really stiff. And I did want to have it like measured and it's the words and everything, and I don't know, I'm just doing sort of stiff drawings. I did the same with this tram car. Um, So I was like, oh no, maybe I should start a whole new sketchbook. And Scott's like, why? If you like this particular style, just do some of that throughout this sketchbook. Like, it doesn't matter. He's like, you're supposed to draw for fun and not make it not fun. So I think as I go through, I'm gonna do like the pictures of the things on Main Street and stuff um, in that kind of style. So for today, I'm just going to erase some of my extra lines and then start using my watercolors. I got these two little collapsible cups at Daiso, the Japanese dollar store. Um, I got two different colors, green meaning go, red meaning stop. So red would be more of the dirty water that I have green would be clean water. I don't know. And I bought this pencil roll the other day, and yes, it's a pencil roll, but I jammed paintbrushes in there, and I bought a couple new paintbrushes that I'm gonna try today. I have my water brush, but I don't know, I just want to use like actual paintbrushes. So this is good to fit pencils, but the markers and stuff, they're too bulky, but there's a big pocket at the end. So it's fine. The reference I'm going to pull up here is from photos that we took over the years. So this journal or this sketchbook is actually going to be drawings based on the photos that I took when we lived in Florida and would visit Disney between 2007 and 2010. So what I'm doing here is I'm just wetting the page, but not getting near the drawing at all because I just want to do the sky. Most artists would tell you what color they're using. I have no idea. It's blue. I don't know. So I just want this to be just really fairly loose. And I like this brush. I just bought this the other day at Michael's. And I believe it's a size 10, but it helps me not make everything so stiff. So I think right now the signs and everything at Disney um, are like all kind of yellows and blues, but back in 2007 it was like pinks and teals and blues. So you'll see that on here. And I was going through all our photos, and we have so many photos of the parks. There was some days I just went around and took pictures of signs and what the garbage cans looked like, and um, just different things near the attractions and different things in the attractions. So I just had to take a break for a second because Carrigan was texting me about something. So I just listened to this back, and the sound is actually pretty good considering I'm outside and it's windy and there's music going and birds chirping. I'm quite impressed with this little microphone that I have. So yeah, yeah, the colors at Disney during this time were pretty pastel. When we lived there, I think it might have started in 2008, but it was the year of a million dreams. And every time you went to the park, you could, win stuff every once in a while. So you'd come off a ride and they'd hand you fast pass necklaces, and they had fast passes for all the major rides, and you could get Mickey ears, and there was a whole bunch of stuff. So it was really cool. And that was like all blue and sort of silver colors. So I might have some of that in the book as I go on. And the way I'm doing it, so the first painting that you saw was the Disney gates when you're driving into Disney. And um, then you see these parking gates when you go to Magic Kingdom. And then you take the parking tram, and then you go to where the ferry or the monorail is. And then you take the monorail, and we usually went through the way that you can go through the Contemporary Hotel. So that's how the book is going to flow. And then when you get into Disney, you go through the security line and you go through the gates, and then you go under the train station through the tunnel. And the very first time I went, we went into the right. Um, I'll never forget that first time I saw the castle. Oh my God, cried like a baby. Um, but anyway, yeah, so my sketchbook is gonna show all that and show like as you're going up Main Street and the first rides we always went on, we always went to Tomorrowland and went on Space Mountain, so that'll be the first land that I show after I show all the castle and everything. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be fun. It'll be like a little memory book, but with my photo references and with my artwork. So this is the first painting done. Still not sure if I'm going to do the road and everything, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. So, I thank you for watching. I hope everyone is safe, happy, and healthy, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. All right, take care, guys. See ya. And happy Mother's Day for all the moms out there. See ya.